What's up, everybody? I just wanted to take a real quick sit down and a little break just to share a thought with you. Because like I always tell you, that my life is a study for me. I think about, all the time about the way I'm feeling and why I'm feeling that way, or what I'm doing or what I'm not doing, why haven't I done it, what I need to do, you know what I'm saying? I think about that kind of stuff all the time because I'm a man of high aspirations, and I have a lot of goals, man. I have a lot of stuff on my to-do list that I want and need to accomplish because there's a particular place in life I want to be. At the end of the journey, I want to be at a particular place, and I'm striving to be there. I'm striving to be there, and I believe that I will be there, but I know I'll be there if I apply the principles. And I know the principles. Like they have all these different workouts, right? Or all these different prescriptions or systems for diets, or I just say those things, those two things in particular, and they have all these different ones they keep coming out with. I truly believe that whether it be attaining wealth or any of those other goals, I believe that it don't matter which one you choose, but whichever one you choose, you have to be consistent in your application of the principles that are laid out. So now, I was thinking with myself, I'm human, so sometimes I get to feeling some kind of way about where I'm at, and so I said to myself today, my new embarkment, 'cause I comes up with these different things I'm finna embark upon to apply to myself, and to apply it in a way to where I'm consistent with it. I tell myself something, whatever, all the time, so that I can instill it into my psyche where it become instinctive behavior for myself. So this new embarkment that I embarked upon is one that says to myself over and checking myself all the time, man, get your priorities straight, or stick with the priority. You know what I'm saying? Stick with your priorities. And the priority for me is whatever the objective or goal is at the particular time. And everything that I'm doing between the time need to be conducive towards me reaching that goal, towards me meeting that accomplishment. You know what I'm saying? And so anytime that I get to feeling some type of inclination, or someone try to sideline me or pull me off my track, I have to remind myself, hey, is that conducive? Is it conducive towards reaching the goal? Is it taking you off your priority, man? Is it taking you off your focus? Stay focused, man, on the priority. Make sure your priority is straight. Stay focused on the priority. And so that's my thing right now, man, because I have a tendency to get off my priorities at times. And I know that's why it takes me so long to accomplish the things that I desire and need to accomplish. I need to stay on my priorities, man, like making sure I do my workout 5 days a week at a minimum, making sure I do something, you know what I'm saying? Making sure that I'm learning something new in regards to the vegan lifestyle, because I done fell off, you know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to get back onto that because I do believe in the vegan lifestyle. So I know that what made me fall off is that I don't have enough arsenal in my archive to cook up stuff that I'm gonna be able to like and change up and so on. So I need to be able to learn something new all the time, at least once a week. Learn something new in that area, how to cook this, how to cook that. You know what I'm saying? So on and so forth, and even in the idea of wealth, because it ain't just my desire. I feel I need to be wealthy. You know what I'm saying? Because where I'm at right now in life, with my age, and I'm how far behind I feel I am, and where I want to be, at the end of the journey. For me, for my family, all that, where I desire to be. And so I need to be wealthy. And so I need to make sure that the things that I do, believe in, and know all is in what's the word? In sync. You know, I need to make sure all that stuff is in sync, running together. And so that's my new embargoment, man. You know, sticking with the priority, because a lot of us get off our priorities. And let me tell you, I think I once read and heard it verbally on audio, that what we do in our times of boredom is what's going to distinguish or determine who we are, where we at in life. Just think about that. Because in our times of boredom, we make a lot of mistakes. You know, we waste a lot of time. We waste a lot of resources. In our time of boredom, we get in trouble. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of times in our time of boredom, that's when, again, we do the most counterproductive thing that isn't conducive for our overall objective and goal, for the things that we say we desire to have and what we desire to be, whether it be in our significant life, whether it be in our intimate life, or whether it be, you know, on a financial level or with family or whatever. You know, a lot of times what we do in that time of boredom, like sleep or watch TV for hours or movies for hours or go drink and get high, go hit the club, go hit the lounges, you know, whatever it is, if that act that we are doing in the time of boredom isn't conducive to the goal in some kind of way, man. Because we can have fun, but you can have fun doing things that are conducive towards the goal. We just got to know what they are, create those things and make it work. You know what I'm saying? And so I believe that, again, kind of like when I was talking about creating these rituals for success, that's the same thing. What we do in a time of boredom, man, inside of that ritual that we created, has to also have the times of boredom in mind. Because when we get to doing the same thing all the time, of course, man, you're going to get tired of it. You want to do something different. And I'm not saying, you know, we can take a break from life sometime and just go out, relax, let the hair down, and blow our wig back. I'm not saying that we can't do that sometimes. It's just that we got to make sure that the priorities are being met, man. And we are in line with making good progress. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, they say you take 3 steps forward and 10 steps backwards, because going backwards, man, has a stronger gravity pull. So it's harder to ascend than it is to go backwards. And so as soon as we stop moving, we started going backwards. Soon as we start moving forward, we started going backwards. There is no thing called an inertia really in our life or world that we know, if you really just look at the science of it, because some are either going forward or back, up or down. And so even when we think in the state of something being frozen, even in that state of being frozen, molecules are still moving. It's just moving at a very slow rate. So just the whole thing about inertia, I believe, from my understanding, this study is not an actual reality or practical reality. So again, man, we just have to keep that in mind, that we know whatever we partake in, you know, we got to claim our failures and our unsuccessful moment like we claim our victories and our rewards. You know, we quick to say, I've done this and raise our hand up, but when something go wrong, we point at other people opposed to looking at the choices we made to even be in certain situations. So that's it right there, man. I took out about 10 minutes of my work time, you know, to say this here, because what I do, man, on this film and on this mic is my passion. I also believe it's my life purpose. You know what I'm saying? I do it freely, man. It comes easily for me. You know, I don't get paid to do it, none of that. You know what I'm saying? This is what I do because I love doing this in my heart. It's my passion. I believe it's my life purpose. So I do it, man, unapologetically, and not really too much caring about what nobody think about it. So, hey, man, peace to all of you brothers and sisters out there, man. And I pray that you all, and we all, as well as myself, are able to attain the things that we reach for, you know, with the aid of the supreme powers that be. So, peace and blessings. Joy Hassan, the Children's Enlightening Minds Enterprise Wolfpack representative. Peace.